It has now been a little more than 24 hours since police recovered what they believe are the remains of Lonzie Barton.
Now, some people who live in that Bayard neighborhood where the remains were found are trying to come to grips with how this tragedy hit so close to their homes. We're also learning more about the next steps in the legal process for the prime suspect, Ruben Ebron. Our coverage of the Lonzie Barton investigation begins with Tarek Miner. Tarek?
And we can expect to see one of two things to happen over the next several days or weeks. And both scenarios are dependent on what forensic evidence shows about Lonzie Barton's death.
Ebron would have never shown them where the body was unless he had a deal struck.
Defense lawyer Gene Nichols says state attorneys had no other choice than to believe everything that Ruben Ebron was telling them. A man police accuse of lying to them over the past 6 months, someone who suddenly decided to come clean. Nichols says Ebron likely told investigators the death of Lonzie Barton occurred in his apartment and at the same time revealed where he discarded the toddler's body along this dead-end road.
Because we were able to go ahead by working with the defense to find this child's body, we set in motion another series of events that will happen in the courtroom at some point in the next few weeks.
If State Attorney Angela Corey gets evidence to prove Lonzie was killed intentionally, she can charge Ebron with a felony crime, according to Nichols, who says the truth now hinges on what the medical examiner finds as the cause of Lonzie's death.
And if there is going to be a determination that this child suffered what would be a heinous death, would it be involved something violent, if we find that there have been tremendous skull fractures or something to that extent, the suggestion that this was done accidentally or this was some sort of negligence on Ebron's part potentially goes out the window.
Nichols says the unknown cause of Lonzie's death led Judge Borrello to postpone yesterday's plea deal proceedings. The forensic findings could also present new legal challenges for his mother, Lana Barton, who claimed her son was alive when she went to work the night of July 23rd.
If forensics, if the examination that's being performed tells us something completely different from a time standpoint than what happened that night, we all presume that the child was alive the night until he was not. But if we start to find out that no, this predates that incident and that she has lied as well, Ms. Corey is going to have on her hands not only trying to figure out what to charge Mr. Ebron with, because he's been lying to the sheriff's office, but also whether or not she could face anything.
We did reach out to Ruben Ebron's family today, and understandably, they are just too heartbroken to speak with the media because they did not believe their son was in any way responsible for Lonzie's death. As for Lana Barton's attorneys, they tell me they are working on a statement that they plan to release to the public in the near future.